What is up, everybody? Tabovers TV here today. Now, we're going to talk about a post from Hideo Kojima. He is the developer famous for making the Metal Gear Solid franchises. He just recently did the Death Stranding game. He's a very famous game developer. So, we're going to talk about this post because he made a review of like the movie Army of the Dead, which came out this week on Netflix. Actually, came out on Friday on Netflix or yesterday. It came out yesterday on Netflix. And it's like this review. This is like nobody knows what he's talking about in this review because especially like when he does his video games, it's like some real abstract stuff. So he made this post. It's like he had this review of the movie, and it's like, what are you even talking about in this post? So we're gonna read this post. So he says, I watched Army of the Dead, which is now available on Netflix. It was a painful, entertaining, snidering zombie movie that entertained me by turning my head into a zombie. Okay, what? Not to scare me, not to make me laugh, not to make a metaphor for society. Like, what are you talking about? Nobody has any idea if he liked the movie or if he disliked the movie. Like, I'm wondering if this guy is on drugs. Was he on drugs when he made this comment? Like, what are you talking about? Nobody knows what he's talking about. Uh, I don't know. Maybe you in the comment section can like explain what you think he means by this because I have no idea. When I read this, I'm like, what? What are you talking about? But I did watch the movie. I felt neutral about the movie. Like it wasn't a great movie. I didn't think it was a great movie. I didn't think it was a horrible movie. I'm just neutral about the movie. It's like another zombie movie, except for this one has Dave Bautista as the main character with a whole diverse group of side characters, and they're just trying to instead of like the usual zombies apocalypse, they're trying to do a bank heist or a heist in Las Vegas, where the whole city is infected by zombies. So neutral with it. It's like definitely definitely neutral stance on the movie. It's like I'll watch it again. Sure, I might watch it again, but I didn't think it was that amazing. It's a zombie movie, which means brain dead plot, which means actually it might be good for a Snyder movie. Brain dead plot is no excuse. A bad movie is a bad movie. Well-written movies with zombies to exist. Snyder's just completely overrated as a director. I don't know. I was like, yeah. I mean, I like the Just League Snyder cut, but a lot of those other movies, it's like, I just don't know what he's doing. All these other movies. Uh, People need to realize that Kojima was never director or writer of Zone of the Enders. Zone of the Enders 1 was the Okamura game. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'll decipher this for you guys. It's not a film that tries to make a statement on societal or philosophical ideas. It's a movie with all the Snyderisms. What is a Snyderism? What? You either love or hate it, or if you love Snyder, you will like it. If you don't, you really won't. He basically said, turn off your brain and you would enjoy the movie, I guess. Is this a positive or a negative review? That entertained me? What do you think that means? But he was saying some other crazy stuff with it, though. It's just like, okay. Apparently he got it. He's the only person who understand what this guy was talking about. For the ones confused, when Kojima makes a negative review, he does something like this. Saw Captain Marvel? Okay. I guess. He said the movie sucks, but he want to say it sucks because you want to burn your bridges. I guess that's what he's trying to say when he says something negative. Okay. Writes nothing at all. Like, I mean, that's still kind of vague. So is this a positive or a negative? I see painful, but also entertaining. If Kojima says more than Saw, then it's good. Let's go. I mean, there's some cool creature designs. Like, this was a pretty cool zombie creature they had in the film, but they had like a tiger as well, which was shown in the trailer. So, I mean, other than that, it was just like a average zombie movie. Was anyone else waiting for it to rain Army of the Dead to see what happens to the piles of dried up zombie jerky? Okay. I don't understand half of this review, but so true, King. Can't wait to play your next game and see more of the Snyder movies. This is a very confusing review. Like, nobody knows what he is talking about with this review. This is pretty funny. Kojima is a Snyder bro. Let's go. Need a collaboration so bad. This is exactly how I felt about Death Stranding. Okay. Trying to work it out and see if it came out to a compliment, lol. Same energy as Batista saying, after watching Zack Snyder direct Army of the Dead, I'm confident I'll be able to direct a movie in the future. Yo, is that like some shade? Is he insulting Zack Snyder or is he complimenting? I can't really tell. Like it sounds like an insult to be honest. I can't tell if this is pro or anti the Army of the Dead movie. What does this even mean? And once again, let's just go to let's go to his post once again. Let's just read it one more time so you can see if we can decipher this. I watched Army of the Dead, which is now available on Netflix. It was a painful, entertaining, snidering zombie movie that entertained me by turning my head into a zombie. Not to scare me, not to make me laugh, not to make a metaphor for society. I have no idea what this guy's talking about. Even after my third time reading this, I still have no idea what he's talking about with this review. And this is pretty funny because nobody else knows what he's talking about either. Nobody else knows what he's talking about. But he can say that because he's Hideo Kojima. He can say the most outlandish statement that nobody knows what he's talking about and people will rock with it. That is crazy. I think Hideo wanted to say not to scare me, not to make me laugh, but to make a metaphor for society. This movie isn't trying to make a metaphor for society. The original, I don't know what Natilda was. I don't know what that means. Never start reviewing movies, Mr. Kojima. Like, really? That is hilarious. Never start reviewing movies. Nobody know what he was saying in the reviews. It's like, how's review? Like, that is, I don't know. I just find that extremely hilarious. Nobody knows what he's saying in his review. Like, what his statement, what his stance is, definitively. But he says, never start reviewing movies, Mr. Kojima. Okay. You and Zack Snyder should team up on a game. What? I can't even tell if this is a good or bad review. It's a Kojima review. Just let it happen, man. That is funny, man. Like, how do you review something and nobody knows what you're talking about in the review? That is the first. That was the first time I've ever seen something like that. I was like, that's why I was getting the video because that's the first time I've ever seen something like this. Someone reviews a movie and nobody knows what your sense about the movie is. That is hilarious to me. That is hilarious. Yep, seemed like a fun romp that was going to twist some genre elements. Instead, it was incredibly predictable and painful, overacting musically of the zombie troop. Yeah, it was kind of obvious at some points. Like it was kind of typical. Like yeah, it's like this large group of people, like at least like 15 or 20 people they had. And it's like we kind of know what's gonna happen. It's a zombie movie. We know what's gonna happen, and there's gonna be a few people left. We know who's gonna be left. It was pretty obvious. It was very cliche. Just two words, zombie tiger. The awesomeness. Something that partially fills the void of what serious zombie fans want. I like the concept about the movie, like the alpha zombies. Yeah, the alpha zombies were pretty cool. They were pretty cool elements into it. It kind of changed it up a little bit from the regular zombie movies. I found that they're really cool, and the woman was pregnant. That was the fun. Okay, you kind of spoiled some stuff right there, dude. Why is this so effing funny? I was cracking up too because it is common. I just find it's hilarious too. Like how a lot of people he can say this paragraph long statement about this film and nobody knows what he's talking about. People are just like, just hey, just go with it. Just because you would just go with it. I find that hilarious. Let's see. So hard to watch. I had about enough of the soft focus Vaseline shots. I watched the whole thing and was just laughing and shaking my head. I love Zach, not the movie. This movie, not so much. It's so on brand for Hideo Kojima to post exactly that about this movie. I kind of love slash hated it too. This review. He says this review has the same twists and turns as a Metal Gear game. 20 out of 10 review. So, how do you review somebody's review? Like what this comment? This I'm gonna thumbs up this comment. That was pretty funny. Like, how do you review somebody's review? Like, this is pretty funny. How are people confused over this review? Like, literally, Emily, you don't know how people are confused over this review? It made complete sense to you? Okay. So I guess Emily is like she's like a genius if she understood what this guy was talking about. He said entertained him 2 times in this tweet. LOL, he clearly liked it. Because they expected him to say it's good or bad, expectations usually make us assume. Okay. So Emily has genius level intellect if she can decipher what he was saying through that review. I'm trying to figure out if this is a positive or a negative review. There's like at least 10 comments I read so far that said this statement, but Emily can figure it out. Okay, Emily, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Uh, so are we getting a zombie Kojima video game? Just got done watching it. It was great. Solid 8 out of 10. Yes, I'm included right here. I just found this post extremely hilarious. I don't know. I just want to make a video about this because I found this hilarious. Like, this guy gave a review of a film. Nobody knows what he's talking about in the review, but people are just like go along with it. People are trying to decipher his review. People are even reviewing his review. It's just funny to me. I don't know. What's your thoughts about this down below? Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.